It's bad food. I'm Matt. These are the recipes that escaped from your creepy uncle's basement. Today, a classic you have no doubt seen as a meme somewhere on the internet, or if you were alive back in the day and you remember the recipe cards that were for sale and you get one like every month or 10 every month or whatever. I bring to you all that is banana ham hollandaise. Let's get right into it. This is a two-parter, so we're going to get started with part one right now. And taking the field, as this recipe wasn't bad enough, as I read, it slowly got worse. So we have one banana, 2 slices of ham, I got a couple cloves. Actually, I should have 4 cloves, but I only have 2 cloves, and that just goes to show you my pre-planning. I have the juice of one lemon slice out of a quarter, and I have some mustard. So what it tells you to do, oh look at that, there must be a Wally movie coming out because he's on the dull banana, so that's a little spoiler for you guys if you guys are waiting for another Wally movie. And you peel it. I'm going to split him right in two and follow that little seam that's naturally on the banana. It's right up the middle, and try to do it without smashing. And of course, yeah, I'm a brute, so I smashed it, right? With the cloves, I was just looking at it on the recipe. It showed them it had the little dark back end, so I guess you put your little cloves in there. Like so, just looking at the card, right? The next thing it tells you to do is to take lemon juice, and spread on your banana. So when you bake it, it doesn't turn dark. Well, not as dark. So we're doing that, we're going like this, and we're doing that, and we're doing that. And I'm gonna flip him over as he's all slimy now. And I'm gonna do the other side. Meanwhile, and let me do this guy because I'm going to use the same brush for a different application. And it just ain't going to work. So we have our good looking banana, and then we have our ugly cousin over here. Come on, y'all have an ugly cousin. Don't act like you don't. Everybody knows I'm the beautiful one of the family. So you take the mustard and you spread it on your ham. And I'm actually using a half decent ham because I had it in the fridge. It's a black forest ham. You're supposed to use a boiled ham, which is a pressed ham, which is a very, very cheap ham. And then what you do, of course, is you take your banana and you roll it in your ham like so. I'll just do this. I'll just flip him on the outside and put him on the inside. And now, who's stuck inside for recess? Huh? Alright, so we'll take our other ham and then we'll just do a little dab of the mayonnaise. It was actually a smear. Okay, so we're going to take ham and then we're going to go ham. Oh, this is no one that's going to want to play dirty for. Oh, you know what? Let me move him over a little bit. Maybe we can get him to work out. Oh, no, he doesn't. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to take a little bit of the mustard and put right there and seal him up like this. We'll see how he comes out. So this guy, now we're going to take a little pizza pan and throw him on here. And he's going to go into a 400-degree oven. So while he goes in a 400-degree oven, I got to go get some butter ready for part 2. The Special Forces today. We got a little saucy sauce coming in. A little classic hollandaise. Stay tuned. If you've ever been to culinary school or attempted sauces at home, you know one of the most difficult ones to do is hollandaise because it's not the ingredients, it's the process. And it's very easy to ruin a hollandaise and have it break and have a greasy mess. Well, I found this dude on YouTube today, and actually, I'm going to have to look him up and see if I can link him below. He had a no-fail hollandaise sauce. And if this works out, because it's a little weird. It's a little weird. He said I don't have to clarify my butter or anything like that, which is like super weird to me. And he says it's no fail. We're gonna give it a test. If this works out, this dude should be in charge of the space program. Just let you know. So in here I have 3 egg yolks. It calls for 2, but I have 3 because they are small, and I have about a tablespoon of water, which is very different. He says go in with 1 slice of lemon, and usually you have salt. I have 1 stick of butter. He went for a whole pound, but I'm not going there, so I adjusted slightly. So I'm just using 1/4 slice of lemon here. And we're going to get this started before that acid starts cooking these eggs too bad. So I'm going to get rolling on here. So now you want this in a very deep and very thin thing because it goes everywhere when you make it. Usually we used to have to make it by hand at a certain place that I work. It was very fancy schmancy. So I got this started. So now I brought my butter to a boil. And I'm going to slowly add it in. And you want to go slowly because you don't want to cook the eggs. This will temper the eggs and coddle them and bring them up to temperature without cooking them outright. So you still have a fluffy liquid. So oh, I'm flirting with disaster there, huh, kids? If you notice, I didn't add any salt because I used salted butter. So we're gonna, not bad at all. Has a good flavor to it. It's a little thin for my liking. I'd probably add our egg yolk and probably some more butter in there. I'm probably going to try to incorporate a little bit more air into this. This is not a bad hollandaise if you want to be quick to the gun. Like I said, it's a little thin, but if I add a little bit more butter and fat to it with our egg yolk, I think we'll be right where we need to be. But for our purposes tonight, this works. So I am very impressed. The actual, let me get out here. The citric acid did its job. Kept them very white. There's a little bit of browning, but it's an attractive browning. It's not too bad. Let's stir it together. It's been about 10 minutes. And our hollandaise sauce is actually still intact. It hasn't broke yet, so kudos to the gentleman who did that. Let me see if I can find him again and link him below. So overall, since we started, it's been about 20 minutes. Let's check our mighty hollandaise sauce. Oh, it's still holding together. It's not as thick as I would like, but it'll do the job, and I actually love me a good hollandaise sauce. So believe it or not, I'm a little bit excited to try this, even though hollandaise is, I could do a little bit better job, but it smells of cloves and plantain, and I like both, which is a pleasant surprise. Now that it's been out of the heat, it is starting to gray a little bit. And let me pull the cloves out because I don't want to eat it, but I do want to taste the end with the cloves. I'm going to try the end of the one with the clove in it. Now, the only thing that I'm not really excited about is the mustard, but ham and mustard goes together. I think it might be a little bit too acidic-y with the all the lemon juice in here, because there's a lot of lemon juice. Because remember, we coated the bananas with lemon juice to keep it from turning gray. Actually, it doesn't smell bad. I'm gonna be real honest with you. This stuff's the bomb. This is ridiculously good. I mean, it is balanced. There's a little bit of fruitiness, like sweetness coming from the bananas. It might work a little better with the plantain. It might not because of the starch, just because of the blandness. But this is stupid good. Disgusting scale. 1. This is actually a decent meal. I mean, if they would have presented it a little bit better, you can't even taste the mustard. It's like the mustard, like so ridiculous. All right, let me see if I can get my wife to try this. I would introduce Sonia. I would say Whole World Sonia, Whole World. But you probably know her from her own channel, Junk Monkey Pig Come Here. Sonia Miller, yes, is here.
Good.
I know it smells good. Here, I got a little bite. No.
Is this a trick?
Well, I want you to try it, and I want you to
I know what you do on this food channel.
I want you to give me the unbiased opinion. Go ahead. Give her a try.
Okay. All right.
Fire away.
Smells like it would fit with this, Christmas season ahead. Are we going to be making this? It smells good.
Yeah, it's surprising. Yeah. Yeah, try it.
Banana?
Yeah. Well, okay. It's bananas.
All right, we're going to go in. Is it ham around banana?
Yeah. Right, it's weird, but it's like really good.
It's really good.
It is really good.
Okay.
Maybe the recipe card people knew something.
I've never had that combination.
No, but it works, right?
Yeah, definitely, in a weird way. You just can't stare at the banana too long.
Yeah, you can't,
Because if you look down at your plate, you realize what you're eating.
Yeah.
But if you just
eat it eat it, it's like, boom. And the hollandaise sauce is great.
Actually, this is really good.
No, go ahead.
This is really good.
But yeah, it's like, well, that one had a clove on the end of it, so you might taste some clove at the end. Surprising. This has been. How can I say? This is super surprising. This isn't at all what I was expecting. This is a win.
I think so.
This is a win. I'm actually going to make this for breakfast one day.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to make this again. It's good.
Guests come over. I'm gonna make you the breakfast of your dreams, and they look down.
Yes.
Yeah. Just tell them to blindfold themselves before they take a bite.
But one thing is serve it fresh, because the longer it sits, the grayer it gets. When it came right out of the longer it sits, the grayer it gets.
I know. I was thinking.
But when it came right out of the oven, it was super white. It couldn't brown at all. But now it's starting to oxidize a little bit. Look at her. She's going for seconds. Anyways, this is bad food.
Are you done with this?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Matt.
I'm just gonna enjoy it.
This is Sonia.
Thank you.
See ya. Bye.